What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, you're watching Exhaust Note channel. My name is Johnny Rodriguez. Don't forget to follow me at Exhaust Note channel on Instagram, Facebook. Hey, check out my TikTok. It's really bad, but either way, it's at JohnnyRod75. Just like my personal Instagram, you guys. All my links are below. But I'm out here in beautiful Florida, and you guys are joining me with the new Summer Mod Series. So we're gonna go over some performance things. I'm no engineer or no tuner by no means, but I do a lot of mods to pretty much every car I've had since probably the 90s. So yes, I'm giving away my age. It happens. I'm not getting any younger, but I still have fun in my life and do what I can. If you guys saw some of my previous videos, I talked about this Summer Mod Series. So no further ado, let's get into it. So guys, today we're going to be talking about intakes. A lot of people do this to their car. It's probably one of the more, I'd probably say inexpensive options for most cars. Not so super cheap all the time for turbo cars because, you know, as high-end cars, usually the ones with the turbos, there are some low-end cars that don't have turbos, but some of the high-end cars with the turbos do get the intakes. Like my car, as you can see behind me, I popped the hood open. Engine bay's filthy. I haven't been really taking care of the car as I should, but as you can see, I do have intakes, as you can see them. Obviously connects down to one turbo, the other one connects towards the other. See the intercooler, all that good stuff. Now my car has multiple options when it comes to intakes, and some cars do have multiple options. My car has options where you can do it intakes at front mount. They become all the way down into this grill. I just had my car running so you can hear the fan still cooling it off, but they end up coming through here. I think you gotta take the bumpers off. I'm not sure 100% how it goes. Haven't done that install. It actually runs through here. There's actually a duct down inside here that gets the air flowing inside. That's how the air gets the engine bay on the stock ones. And then they have some that are like stock intakes. Now these come in carbon fiber. I guess they come in plastic options and all kinds of different stuff. But most people end up getting those carbon fiber ones. Real lightweight. I guess they hold the heat better as well too. I'm not sure 100% how much better they're gonna work. The stock intakes do work pretty well. I think these more, with these bigger cones like this, I think they provide a little more sound. Now I do mention about in these series I'm gonna talk about whether these mods are performance mods, are they just aesthetics, for looks, just for sound, or do they affect the butt dyno, which is the biggest thing for most of us, of course. When I put these intakes in, I didn't ever really notice any difference in a power or feel. Maybe a little bit more top end. That could be the butt dyno. I don't know. It's slight. Probably a little bit better pedal feel, but not as noticeable as some of the other ones, like you know, other mods that we'll talk about in other series as well. But on this one here, you can see the cones do produce a lot of audible. Now, do they produce audible for all cars? I think mostly they do. I'm not 100%. I don't have multiple cars, but the cars that I put them on, they have worked in the past. So it's probably the reason why most people get it. For turbo cars, it's probably one of the really good ones. Even actually supercharged cars, you see a lot of V8s, you know, they're supercharged. Guys get them on their Demons and their Hellcats and all those things like that. They do sound really good. So I think personally intakes, not a huge performance option. People seem to claim 8-10 horsepower. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I've never really dynoed my car with the stock intakes and just install the aftermarket intakes to see if there's a power difference. If you guys have done it, comment below. Let me know if you saw an actual true difference. I personally think that it doesn't really make much of a power difference. I think more, they look really cool because they do look good in the engine bay. And if you guys watch some of my other videos, the reason why they're that color is because they came from my M4 that got totaled. It was Secure Orange, so that was color matched. And it happens to still look good in this engine bay because the blue and the orange obviously go well together. So would have been cool if I maybe would have got the color of my wheels matched in there. I don't know, just a thought. Never thought about it. Just right now, kind of thought it up. But you never know. Maybe I'll change it or I'll keep it. Who knows? I only have a few more months on this lease, so we'll see what happens if I keep it. Did lose my business, so got to make new money to make sure I hold on to this car. Hopefully I do, and then I can get another vehicle as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, of course, about intakes. And of course, I'm going to go over exhausts and canards and spoilers and all those other options, because a lot of people do ask me these questions. And I try to answer them best I can. Like I said, I'm not an engineer. I'm not a professional tuner. I just have done the mods to a lot of my cars, and I can feel the difference whether they're doing something or not. This is all personal, and what it does for me, it could do different stuff for you guys. So you got to let me know in the comments, of course. You can message me or whatever if you have extra questions or any additional videos you guys want me to talk about. But I wanted to do it on each individual one because I couldn't stretch it out on every one. Video would be too long if I did all the mods in one video. So it's easier to just spread it out over a series. So of course, don't forget to miss all the episodes of Summer Mods series we got going for the most of the summer months. So July and August, we'll go through all these mods. I'll even go over wheels and brakes and a lot of things are mainly for performance. Suspensions, all the things we add to our cars, and especially eventually we'll start going over actual true tunes, ECU tunes, piggyback tunes, all these ones that do actual real performance stuff to your car, fuels, things like that we do. My car is fully 85 custom tuned. We did a dyno. One of my other videos shows my dyno. You guys can check that out and see how much power my car makes. I could probably extract some more power out of this, but this car has ran great. As you know, I've only had minor things, and they were things that other people have on their stock M cars, which is the intercooler issue. I've had that replaced a couple times. That, for some reason, it breaks on this car. I don't know why. Internally it starts deteriorating, and then it starts burning coolant through the exhaust, and then eventually the car doesn't start very good and run at all. And then I did have a rock one time. If you guys never saw that video, I had a rock. You can still see the damage. There's a little damage right here in this spot. Something hit here, and I think a piece of it chipped, because this is kind of broken a little bit. I think a piece of it chipped and went inside the vanes of the radiator and cracked a little tiny hole. So when I came out one morning in my house, in my garage, I had a coolant puddle. And obviously I drove the car there because it wasn't overheating, and it was real. It must have leaked out whatever was under pressure. And then when I drove it there, obviously this is a pressurized system, so I completely leaked all of the coolant out. So that was pretty stupid. I shouldn't have drove there. I probably should have just towed it. But it drove there fine. It didn't overheat or anything. It didn't give me any problems, and I just drove casually when I got out there. They replaced it, and it was no big deal. It was all covered under warranty. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below, of course. Real important to hear from you guys on your thoughts on intakes. Like I said, to me, I don't think it's much of a power gainer. You guys might argue about it with me, but I'm not really going to argue. You guys, everybody has their opinions on it. I think it's just aesthetics and for the audible sound. And either way, I'll see you guys on the next go round. I appreciate you.